this is bad. I'm saying it ahead of time. All right, you can't get in front of me. You can't call me out of touch. You can't call me a streamer. You can't do anything. I made a hard commit to only order food 3 times a week. Only 3 times in a whole week. That's it. If I hear of this, I'm asking a question. Is that America? Does that make me some sort of divine beast fighting against the odds? I wouldn't say that. Just saying that God cares there is people. Okay? Here's the man. Hey, I'm going to discover myself. No problem. I'm going to go over. Already, we're usually handle it, which leads me to handle much more. My go-to is the former Joe said. But you guys want that for I don't want It's just stupid. I think I don't get down to zero. Or even like one on special occasions. Because whatever it is,
What is this?
look at it.
Oh, it's a BD.
That's literally like the guy think about. Yes, yes. And I'm not sure when I say 60, but true. If you order like Chipotle for 2, it is a good. So you can read a water bottle, 48.67. Slice it, dice it. Alright? And then I would like to take out money and buy a share. That's pretty good. That's just also, you really increase the rate of that's true. Look at that. Straight up, what's it right now? My order is burrito bowl is $12, which sounds fucking high. In my mind, it's still the price. Sure, that's normal. Inflation is all the prices going up. All of it. So in 2005, it was probably 2%, probably a normal inflation rate. So that means prices would go up 2% a year. But when it goes up 2% a year, which is people don't really notice. It's small enough they don't really notice, and it's considered by them to be better err on the side of being a little bit of inflation, but being a little bit of prices going down. And you might think, what the fuck? I want prices to go down. But the problem is, if prices go down 2% every year, I have an incentive to not buy them. They're like, wait, I'll just wait. They'll be cheaper later. Things are always getting cheaper. I'll just wait. And then they don't buy things, and the economy slows down. Yeah. That's the idea. That's your number 2. The history of that number, they actually got a full down on that. Because it was just one grip. It's like target. Everyone's kind of ran with it, and it's done a good thing. It's not like a fucking scientific number. The real dream, if governments could actually do it, would be sound money, 0% inflation. Your money is your money. It buys the same. Prices of things would go up as they get more expensive to make, and go down as they overall get cheaper. Technology gets better. That would be awesome, but they can't do that, so they can't. Yeah, if we go back to 2005, it would just be growing slightly slower. Why is 0% not possible? It's a very, very moving target to hit. There's so many things that go into prices that it will be tough for the government to ever try to hit 0%, especially when we run fucking debt. So they just aim for 2%. 2% is like the goal. If you could change one thing in the history of finance, what would it be? I'm being honest. I don't know if it would actually change anything long term, but I wouldn't have Ronald Reagan with something else to go in the machine. Okay? And you can tell me if it's a little bit correct. Not, this is a little bit off memory. In Sweden, there was a kid, way back in the day, who was very, very ostentatious. He was very profligate spender with his money. And he built this giant fucking ship. One of the biggest ships ever in the bay of the city. Like where all of the people in the city could see. Okay? The ship was so big that on the day of the ship to sail, it keeled over. It like fucking broke and fell into the harbor, and it was like you could still see it in the mast sticking out. It was a disaster. It's a huge monumental public failure. This becomes part of the of the country where they sort of get a generalized societal attitude that like if you pay for your bridges with money and spending and use that, and it's better to like not try to flex so much. And that thing has positive effects. Years, decades later, on laws, on institutes, on equality in the country. You know what I'm saying? I wish that Ronald Reagan, when he tried to cut tax on the wealthy, at the same time as he was trying to do it, and he took down the arms, he slipped and fell on a banana peel into a huge pile of manure. So I wish it was broadcast on national TV, and then right when he was saying this is a good idea, he tripped and he fell and ate shit literally, and everyone laughed, and it was good laugh, and he lost all of his votes, and it was a disaster, and it got super blamed, and all of the polls got way more votes. I wish that happened, and it like was a lasting memory, and it was caught in fucking HD for the first time, and that people played with them a million times. I wish that was part of our social fabric, that we think of that as a shitty idea, and that he was a shitty person for suggesting. But instead, he was widely celebrated, and because often stupid finance decisions are short-term benefit, like short-term positives, but long-term shitty. So a president can make a decision that's like bad for the country long-term, but during his presidency leads to like more spending and growth. And so he does that, and the 80s were like boom years, and everyone loves it. They look back on it so fondly. And actually, he was really fucking dumb. That's fine. If I had changed one thing, it would be that that's what really brilliant. What exactly do you do with them? He wrote the fact of all unions in America, removing that third voice between government, corporations, and labor. He just got rid of labor. He cut taxes dramatically on rich people and corporations with the idea that the money would trickle down into new jobs for other people. But instead, all it led to was ever-increasing wealth gap because the rich who were ahead got more and more ahead. Those are the main things. You also cut a lot of social services, a lot of government mental health programs, things that like had a good social safety net for America, so we could like get back on their feet when they stumble. But I think he was very bad for the country, but in ways that weren't apparent until later. So they're not going to so funny because it really does sound like the rich are missing. Like this literally makes I know what it sounds like. It's like very clear that thinking about economics seems to ignore the core tenet of greediness in economics. Do people just not think of that at the time? Let's say it hasn't happened before. We haven't proven it doesn't work. If someone says, hey, this rich guy, he made a factory and hired thousands of people, made a lot of jobs. But the government, so the States, they're taking they're taking their money to give it to and spend on stupid shit. It's like you don't like. And you're like, well, I don't like that. Now, if you're to give him back that money and don't tax him, he'll probably go to a factory. And he'll hire 1,000 more people. And the economy will be great. When you take the end of the government and you don't like, they're spending your money. And what's going to be taxing? Even though they're not talking about your taxes, they're not talking about what's being spent. That's how they work. They're in the market. And it sounds good. When you're a regular person, you're like, wait a minute, that checks out. And so you buy it, you fall for it, and then you end up noticing the rich get more. The gap gets bigger and bigger and bigger. They used to buy more assets. They bought your house for you guys. You didn't work out the way they bought it. The only limited little drag effect, you know, like a snowball rolling downhill. As wealth begets more wealth, bigger and bigger and bigger. And the only thing that slows that down or drags it or keeps it from getting out of control is how anything. I'm a proponent of taxing, even if the money was burned. I don't think the government needs to prove that it's spending on something good. That would be nice. That's my dream. But even if they put the money in work, it all does is the game a little more fair. It can't keep the game so that somebody with a better idea can like keep down the rich person. It's not like it's
What the fuck is this hand, man?
anyone else doing the initial existential dread of all the bro, just look. I know it's a popular vibe. It makes me, I don't want to say annoyed because you're being genuine, but it's annoying to me because like the implication is like, hey, it's shut up about anything real. Like, give it is like, hey, don't talk about real shit because like the religious too scary to make you mad. Like that's the way. That's like, well, I like that kind of stuff. I think there's a way to learn about the real world and not like constantly be writing with weather. I think you know.
Why would you ever do that? Incredibly stupid move there, dude.
The problem is it's prevented politicians from spending money. You deal with your dollars for gold. $4 flooded the world. Countries were just going and changing their dollars and taking over the $100 bond. The president at the time, Nixon, was like, no, that's
Oh, it's in the same column, that's why. Okay.
There's actually websites you can try it yourself. There's websites where you can try to balance the budget yourself. We have to get to a balanced budget. It shows you all that you're spending money on. Or if it's going to cut, is military stuff. This should be drastically more efficient. I am a firm believer, having grown up on military bases, having a dad that works for Raytheon, but I am a firm believer we have so much bloat. I think our military could be more effective for less money. Easily. I don't think the amount of money spent is even close to like the amount of effectiveness in the battlefield. And I think so much of it just goes to middlemen, goes to overpriced markups. It's completely unaudited. It's the Pentagon lost billions of dollars, but we still know where it went.
Why are you doing this? You're not doing. This isn't going to end well for you if you keep this up, you know.
The budget's used to basically buy fucking mansions for contractors. Yeah, I did see the Johnson interview that didn't explain the billions of dollars being invested. Are there tons of military spending spurs economic growth? Yeah, it is. You know what else to do that? Infrastructure spending. You can spend that money on building roads, bridges, etc. Spending money to government spurs economic growth. Like what's happening right now, we're running huge deficits. The economy is still relatively hot, and the stock is going up, and so is I think the number one growing job sector is government jobs, which is always kind of the healthy economy with the only jobs being available in government jobs. Some dude on the Reddit wrote this whole fucking paragraph about how actually you know the video I made about the Magnificent Seven? He's like, you just fuck with it, you just be a fun. Even though I was so frustrated, I was on the stairs, I was like, I'm gonna explode that damn stairs told me, it's only the few of them. Like, bars on my I've been so frustrated. People misunderstood the whole thing. It's just based on like PBI, you're the best player in the world. I don't see a way to ensure a life of safety for the people that
This guy has no idea what he's doing. Or literally no idea what he's doing.
I think we're going to need to so I think we need to that have in order to for anyone application. Why don't you automate getting to play? That's better. That's better. Yeah, I'll just do it like that. I think the best way to reduce wealth inequality is to break up monopolies and allow people to fail so they can have like multiple benefits. I heard something like if you're poor, you almost get no choices and like working out like a business or doing it. If you're middle class, you don't get one. Fuck up, you're rich, you get rich gets the infinite flex on the base and another. I like the idea of having like a baseline level of healthcare, education, housing, that makes it like if you fail.
Are you just trying to waste my time or something here? Because it really seems like that's what you're doing.
Rich people are not better at competing, they're not smarter, they're the same as the rest of us. Well, how many people actually compete? They will drive down prices, they will increase innovation, and they will kill that person's business in a second. I don't think anyone is sustainable, much like in like real estate. You're not a real estate.
Of course.
Better. I fully believe that. Problem is, if a lot of people have already won that game, to break the rules and lock it down so that no one else can compete. Unit UDI cost inflation is a debatable topic. I will tell you my opinion that I think is well founded. I will say that inflation is a printing new money phenomenon. It is not about reallocating money. It is not about printing money around. It is about printing new money.
Hey Google, I 100%.
So if you are taking money from rich people and you are redistributing it among poor people, and it's not going to cause inflation. Now, certain goods that are more bought because of that, they take the price or whatever, but overall, they're not seeing that. So, you know what? You don't tax anyone and print this money. That will cause inflation. When you just take the money from nowhere and give it to poor people, that will cause inflation. That's absolutely. Well, companies just raise prices to get people more purchasing power. What you have to understand is that companies often don't have pricing power. Whether or not a company can raise prices does not depend on how much money the consumer has, as much as it does how much competition that company has. If Wendy's tomorrow tripled their prices, people would go to McDonald's. Wendy's does not have more pricing power than anyone else. They all raise it collectively. So in industries that are monopolized, just like things in America, we are seeing companies need to raise prices. They have no competition. If you fix that problem, you'll find the price rise a lot lower. By the way, even right now, in this fucking monopolized system, they're running out of the ability to raise prices. That's why they're doing things like shrinkflation. No, they're doing tricks. They're doing a lot of tricks. Trying to skip inflation, inflation. They're trying to do labor inflation, like cutting the incentive. They're trying to do things other than raise prices because current consumers are now finally showing they'll go somewhere else. Again, outside of the Magnificent Six, I don't even think that's anymore. It's Mag 6 and Mag 7. Outside of the Mag 6, like the entire broad stock market is not a healthy story. It is not. There are companies that are guiding down like 68, 69% this song. When the decade average is like 60, it's bad. And the average spend is bad. Companies are realizing they can't raise prices too much more, that customers are trying to find cheaper options, people are getting stretched, they're getting squeezed, defaults are rising. The regular economy is largely being carried by the fucking performance of 6 incredible growth stories. Depending on that is value-added tax, like applied to everything. There's like tax on sales. I think it's bad. It's pretty, what you call regressive, in that it taxes poor people more than rich people. In general, that is like, if it adds 20 cents to your fucking Lay's potato chips, that's going to hurt you and poor people collectively a lot more. It's spreading across all of them than it will the rich person that buys it once. I am in favor of tax systems we already had in all of these countries. I'm talking about something about prior to Ronald Reagan, we had a very high tax rate on the rich. We still have rich people. They were very rich. They still built businesses. Everything still happened. It was still a capitalist country. We didn't just tax rich people more. And we were able to have more balanced budget. People trusted their institutions more. Their local government wasn't constantly squeezed. The quality wasn't constantly getting cut on things like the fucking IRS and like local judges and local prisons and schools and all of those things were better able to be funded. High taxes on the rich acts like a drag effect to make sure they don't get so astronomically ahead. They can still be rich. They're still wildly rich. And the thing I'm most in favor of, this is the last thing I'll say, because I've been on this rant before. If you know me, you know it, and if you don't, I'm done talking about it. The thing I'm most in favor of, the thing I live for most in the world, is a big fucking estate tax, death tax. If I develop RC Cola and you make Coca-Cola and you get fucking rich and I don't make any money, that's fine. You beat me. And if you make $10 billion and I make no money, fine. But for your fucking son to have a much better life than my daughter or my granddaughter forever for something they didn't do is fucked. For this inherited wealth cycle to last for all time, we have to stop this thing from spiraling out of control. I super believe in inheritance tax, dude. And I understand that people are like, well, I don't know which one if I can't pass it to my kids. Imagine a society where you don't have to worry about your kids not having too much wealth to have a good life. Imagine if we had a society where people had high trust, there was equality and safety, and a good education and good health care. They didn't need to have $1 billion from their dad to have a good life. That could be amazing. Let's try to get to that. I believe in that so hard. I like social media. Well, it's the thing is like people say socialism for everything that the Nordic capitalist country has. We can just have like these safety nets. Safety nets and limiters. It's like, imagine society as the NFL owner class. Everyone cheats in the game, alright? In the actual football game, there's competition. Every team tries to win, they try to do their best, they get better, they hire coaches, but like, at the end of the day, the formula creates money that benefits the owners. Imagine we are all the owners, and we, society, so we don't want to be safety net, and no matter what, we're going up. But the companies can compete. We don't have dominate stuff. We don't fucking make it simplified. And we can't just fucking go, I'm going to stay with you. Social trading is great. I don't think it's pain itself. I think the idea of most people being able to live comfortably with dignity is good. I think having someone work so they can't anymore and then basically saying they drop dead, they don't have a so, yeah.